have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price and Erikopoku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is ready.
See the pain.
He wrote 10 sins of Canadian Agyapong. And when you take them one by one, none of them was I defending my family members. I was defending the parties. And they call it as a sin, so I'm quiet.
See the pain.
Education is the equalizer because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
See the pain.
But then they say, I am not serving only country, I'm serving Ghana, and especially the youth of this country.
C'est le pain.
The Chinese president summons all our presidents, and they summon them. The letters may be polite, but it's summons. They go to Beijing, tails between their legs.
The same people who have the audacity to tell us that we are poor countries. They are taking trillions out of Africa every year. And what is the African doing? Like an obedient, programmed black man, we just give in. We know the facts, but we just do nothing about it.
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price and Erikopoku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is ready.
C'est le pain.
Education is the equalizer, because it is still true that the mind is the standard of a human being. No matter how tall you are, if your mind does not work well, you are just a tall fool.
C'est le pain.
another beautiful day. Nyankopon I adom tachomada bodwemboje die mu afrisane enne so abraso se yede No Pein dwumadie no yede ebrewo baabi a wo bia no ma minchia na me na ase se okan ho am yede eba eye Ghana ane ye kyekyere oman ni ye ne kankro ane ye nyina ye pe ekwan bia ye befa so am na ye yie no eno ena ehia se ubedibi na afei ni aka no ode be ye adwuma moman na konanimu a yeni problem nemom se udi an se udi akosi se obedi amanasa na wonwiri ni pa bia ho de eno no yenso no ya adwene a enye ye eti kwan bia so sade etie bia no eye mene omienu se oman no be ye yi a efri me ena efri wo awiei meme de ene se megina ha na afei no kura bia menim meka na onso de ene se ebre so na ba mu aka no kura se de ete ye kyekyere man ye kyekyere nipa ye kyekyere man yokuo na mom ye pe bibia ye man no benam so aye yie ama ye nyina ye benya mfaso se politician ba ayare ni ye benya bed ede na to so ama ya hwe no ayare sapapa bi ama na sori atiapo a nia onni bi nso so ba so no nso ayare a esanse wo ye Ghana ni nti etwa so no nso ye nya mpapapa de ne to so ni ya hwe no nso ba pepe equal treatment. That is what we are looking for. And one year there ye pe obi nkase koche usika fakoma obi na mom ye de ane say ye hyehye panem totoe pa babu ama Ghana na fa ne tampa afura na timamufo nyina nso anya ho emfaso na ene mene wo eba bedi nkomo mene wo bedi nkomo kakra from editorial point of view no ye be called the builder in chief book no na ye di nkomo e de afiri ho na wonim se yewra ken on Agyapong ne national impact eno ene na me pese mene wo eka bibi kakra e de efa ho na fe ye to aso eko yenim. And then of course I am also going to quote from a certain article na wahunu se baby wiase keka kono wiase ani nda politicians so biem na mom wiase ani da ekwan ehwe se edien na besi edien ene besi say ya ken entokwa ekoso between Iran, America and then Israel no yanya na ntie ene na mesuma se huhu in fact enu amete no as breaking news e wo baby say Russia for so say wo mo ebe support Iran for massively. And then yenemu ayete so say North Korea for enso so nenam ententenwa ya wo mo so pese wo mo etai eye Iran for echi massively. Now ye guso etete say China for so eguso a wo mo elezi wo boot so wo mo so be support Iran for it is a say na ekeka kwa. Now it is going to be America and then Israel against Iran, Russia, North Korea, and then that of China, almighty China. Na se sana ebekona e asunun tokwa. It is a asunun tokwa ekoswa. Yani a yewo from ensensan no ene bebre. Na ensensan no ebra. Sa ensensan na nipa gina so no. Ono de obebre pa. It is a Ghana. Ibedru baby mana koye se abrabom ebe ye den kakra. Your politicians ne de wo mo mresa. Na mom ye timamufo no no brane ne haw ni nyina no wo de beba begu yen so. Ene no ene sese minu mienu ye nya akukudro ne ye sori atigina. Sese anya sa ene otiwunu aso otena ofiri ne so a oba so. Ti kachen say hey sorry aso nya sa ofiri nu so a obeba so. Yema bibia tuntwa mo man no enko nanim. That is exactly what we are looking for. Ewiai meneo ene ebeye adwuma. From Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi, from Mr. Inkum, I am your host. I was in the so on Net2 television, and then also we are transmitting live on a man 107.1 We are shaping the nation. And then in Asante Mantemo, precisely Kumasi, and so Yenam Ash 101.1. We are second to none over there. And then all the way from the central region, we are transmitting live from the Pride of Central, NAP Radio 90.1. Abusia awei ye tu fana fe ye namwem ne ye kwa abefo ntinta video ni so no. We are also transmitting live over there on Net2 TV GH on Facebook and then Net2 TV GH on YouTube as well. Awei ye de ahoden akukuduro ene den ane ye de namu a ye de epem eko. Wo a wo kame ho na utie me no. Wo soso ka ho ane ye adwumade no nti ebre so a wo akwanja ebebie phone lines no bebem na afei yedi nkomo ama bibia ayekama afei obetimi akonnect to TV GH on YouTube na afei wa share asene o messages ede aba na ya bekin kan nyina de amosan se sabato we afi ansuma e ofie nti as usual obekan Albert Asmani politicals are also join me as usual near the Ghana nkomo abrel ewa ha. You frame Mr. Income. I am your host. Fa ota awei na fe yanku anim me dame ho na peki bibi from the lion's mentality ye ba ye toaso akwanim aseda a emodin ena ekwama tabia takum ne ye memedru sra o pebi na tafre na o tafre be hu so mfaso nkra ne se wo ba ma no mfaso be ba so bruta baby ato aduro bi akwa nse betimi aka bi na open dodo atu aton a me pa cho from ni ani nkomo e wo 0243 686861 0243 686861 eno aye tabia takum ewiai ma yana ye hwan na the lion's mentality emra yekwam No Pein kano senia etie we are on.
Competence. Lions are said to sleep around 20 hours a day. Still, they never go hungry. They get up and they get the job done. They earn their rest. They earn their success. They earn their freedom. There are great rewards for competence. In life, if you provide more value to others than anyone else, in a shorter space of time, you will be rewarded, and you will be rewarded well and often. It does not matter how long you work. It matters how good that work is. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It only matters how much value you've created. Develop yourself into a competent machine. Work on what matters in your life with laser focus, ruthless determination, and a burning desire to do everything to the very best of your ability. That builds pride and respect for yourself.
Welcome back. Ebrason say meneo eshase from editorial point of view and meneo ebedi enkomo. Look, I am a man of my words. Enti asembia me biema no akambia no meye ho adwuma. Bibia me biema no akambia no meye ho adwuma pepepe said ye it's just a matter of time. Yebeye ho adwuma pepepe na yako. Now, me pese me quote article bi ewa ha. Me quote from one article ewa ha na fe etoaso. Na this article abrante no nyamfo bi ene twoye from Australia. Na ora ose increasingly people feel politics is something done to them, not with them or for them. Many believe the system no longer represents their interests or responds to their needs, and that it serves powerful actors rather than the public good. The tenteni ni tietie nyina ene se osi se sania ekeka ko na wiase nipa nyina ahyase enya gidie foforo na ewiase nipa gidie a won ahyase omunya ene se asoma hu se politics is not for them, or politics is not with them, but it is something that done to them. Man found in say politics no enya de bia eye dia, because a man for shall say ehunu say politicians no, they don't have our interest at heart. Memom their own interest is always what they pursue in politics. Etiaya and so me ba metimi aye say ha me ba be say amamo me be say amamo, but obeba no na watwi nani wayi nani e de amamo, cause onim say e den a wontimi nya ne hwe, especially se ba Ghana ha sabi ehufo chim ene ye wo Ghana ha ye ehufo brutal eti amaye politicians no, they are just taking us for granted. They are using us for everything that they want to achieve. And yenso ye hunu ye ne yeguso ene don ene yedi nachi ye do amachi saa ne ne omo eko. But I am praying and I am hopeful that one day Ghana ni na ni beti, Ghana ni na ni tia agoro no ebegu ama politician no. She Ghana politician anim, Ghana penibia anim, no odi nsamfo ye ne matantan na he nanim niam ebo man ano onye wo nanim na uka no kura e de kire na afobon se ode wato tankuru wam na meme kura de no enye masem na mom ade bia ebe ha Ghana ebe ha me, because me yetimamuni eti samfom so bia ba Ghana na mentimi anka bi na ye kom me yensentroni eti bibi asese metime se kire me bo eka no na ma fa ase kunne ni makwaje adamudie na kama no atom na oman no eguso essay, oman no eguso essay. Meanwhile me, I am expecting say obi from somewhere beba be se Ghana overnight. No se Ghana betimi asesa me ka ho, se Ghana betimi asesa wo ka ho. Now join me na menko the builder-in-chief book no, book we makacha say lawyer Kwaku Amo Date, lawyer Kwaku Amo Date, ono oye Victor Usu alfase enti sometimes Victor Usu sunsun mitimi tisine so ema hu se Kwaku Amo Date esqua eye nsenkyerene timi ye niama bia odwene ho a onti ase se Kwaku Amo Date do tenase na obo South Korea enkomo okyere o sede ampuntuo ehyase ene kwan ya nam so a eko odofa America na odwa tiesi Germany na odwa wurawuramu aba Africa na uhuru se ampa this man is very knowledgeable na is full of knowledge eti enyasem ketwa ono na akuchire nsamagu nkrata yi mu ya yedimu enkomo. And Makacho, I am still urging you to get your copy because ebabua papa amwate niama say. Now on the page 7 of the builder-in-chief book no say the national impact and no enamene eke say there are moments in history when a nation pauses, when its people, weary from broken promises and unfulfilled dreams, begin to look not to politicians, but to patriots. When the noise of politics fades, what remains is the echo of a single life that has dared to make a difference. I say edu baby na say amai ahodo empuntu akwa mo hwa ni mu say o ma hu say dimrika na ba edimrika ekwa na ba it is from hwa no ma hu ni sa afo ba hwa o ma boto afo ba say esu awerehwo afa yekra ediso enti afo say koba ni sa the same politician now was sharing bono. We don't look up to that politician. You heard a name. No mom edu sa time na emuaya den na. Ya ni ya rese be hye nipa ba ku bia. Ono de bia akoma ekuta no no. Eye soronko. Na obetimi edi nani atu nipa brem. Na ne esese wo ye no wa ye. Baby, I got the Ginny. Oh, guy, MPP and this woman are the same thing. Son will be aka. As woman are the same thing, but all the time, you go so to about Edema Womo, and Omuye say, Omuye say, Omuye say. But in 2024, Ghana for which I said, look, no matter what, men twaba, because about 25 so be any so, men conquer twaba. Eti. A nipa chunk of people take decision na obia kwa enwene se ye betima take e Ghana, and they took that decision. Wamo de ye adwuma e ma ne ye. Now Ghana twen se benya nipa ba ko a wono de betimi adane niamam. That is what we are looking for. Now join me here. That is where Agyapong stands in the narrow space between history and destiny, where action becomes legacy. His story is not written in the convenience of comfort, but in the heat of struggle. Now, some komoya di. And a church of way I can say, look, Sabrina Ghana for here ni muson ko menye nipa ba akubia wo no de betimi aye bibia ye soronko eche ne aye hu eche ne aye hia no wo mo hwe ya ato omani no eho na ken ohina Agyapong ejina na Ghana for mu asukoko hu se papa ya ye kana sam ken ohina Agyapong na brabo ya mfa ayi kobre atre ane de eto na no na mom na brabo no eye abrabo a afa oyawo mu afa ateti mu en wonamu ha no wapie ene no ene ade aye ka ho asem now ma yanto aso say he is the man who looked upon a fractured system and chose not to curse the darkness, but to light a fire powerful enough to guide others. This is the manner. One say eniama no ebubu, eniama no asai, but eniama no ebubu no ya wo hwea enye ye. Na mama wu say the only thing I betimi aye and say say eni kwanse agina wo say esum me dome on dome esum. Memom oyenea obetimi said ebeya obenya han dodo na etimi ato esum no so ema esum no adane han. That is the man Ken Ohene Agyapong. Now me de wo ekọ ankasa enne. National impact is not measured by the offices one has held or the speeches one has delivered. It is measured by the lives transformed, the dreams rekindled, and the institutions built from the dust of despair. It is the point where personal conviction collides with public good, where one man's courage becomes the nation's compass. Enti sadia ehumai eka eni say se ye ka se obi eye soronko obi edanso a se nipa no ye ntimi nyina ba bia anka se nipa wei edanso because of offices ahodo a watena ye ntimi nka se nipa wei edanso because of speeches a ya twura ma no amana kwa kenkan ne fekọ nemom ye betimi aka se nipa wei edanso because watimi afa enipa bia na nko mu ni ani daso wasesa nipa hyebere enipa bia na ma to baha abrabom watimi epagya wo mu egina ho eno ne egina so eka se ampa se nipa wei edanso. And that is why one time na menenam social media no so ena me hu sofo bia no wokaso se waya sorry was South Africa we be du Ghana ha no so shase de kalabule kakra de fam because wo hu se abrabo ne ba bia kwa no amana ni amre na so no nso ayiyi bibia mfiri nkofo botom afa so bibi so anya de a eniama bese eniama bedwiragu etina na ni abre enam bukata kwan so ye eniama sumase na time a ote se yewra ken on Agyapong exposing nkofo enipa wo mo hye sumu edibone enipa hye sumu eye ukasam all in the name of asore wo mo di ebu nkofo faso no opa wo mo hontoma o si onya te se yewra ken on Agyapong abo ni nua ba ku din se wo ni nua ba ku bi ho na nyame ya adomo a eda sei mekamasem ehwana abrantie so dimirika eno ko bu nkotodwe ewo no abo kananim ono abo henanim di oso wadi mfie sai obo ni mfie oso so you are young man adwuma ben na wo ye ose menya adwuma bia na according to the guy ose ono abo kan catch and say look nyame adwuma eye se wo beye memom se wo de dada akra na se wo ji wo nsemu ade wo de dada nkofo na wo ginia enya wo de ade kan ho a wo nche ubehu ntem. You are nice guy, very young man, we are nice guy. Me too for some ba etitie ni ameka kire no e no kire no kwan a onfa so emfa nkoye business na o kire no e na abrante ense nia papa ya kan me de bekwa akoye adwuma o se enne ya ye kasai efia hodo a wo ewo Ghana ha no ono abo kan kra wonim sa ekwan a wo kire no onam so abobrama na brabo asiniye enne ono nso timi didi mankofo edibi eniama tantan a no oguso ano oye no wajai. This is a man of God ana onam sumase ebu nkofo fa so enne na dance die eno no to honorable Ken on Agyapong. So right there you see that from the direction of honorable Ken on Agyapong a life has been transformed. Direction no the man no wa transforming abrante na brabo from bukata kwan so ababe tie simu a wo ye papa ya abo no ankasa. That is the man we are talking about. And no na Ghana ehwehwe sese baby a Ghana gina sese no ehho na ye hwehwe se ye betimi anya nipa bi a wono de wo betimi a transforming nkofo abrabo na mom enya nkofo a womo ebe gina yeso na womo edidie womo dane ye banks. We are the bank of politicians because through the citizens ye bremu ana nkofo no nya sika. Listen to me, me say ye brani ya hu hia mu Ghana ni timamuni ye bre ani ya hu hia mu no eno na politicians enya sika enti eye sana etie. But how kwan ba ne be fa so a ye betimi ayi afiri ho ejina me ene wo so media na me yi onso ya wo de ohunu ne enya ka katase she muamuaso katakata so enye ohu aka mambo mai boa mayombu mai no mambo me yambo mai Ghana politicians aboa me ye bo mai no because the bottom be yakufu sikana esa so de koye adwuma ema temamu ni nya so mfaso no so de se sika no kwa ni botom enyama eti won fa nko ode be hye no ho enti time a wo kwan yenya ye no na sa kwan ni sika no politician no wanya ye hye ni botom eti kwan yenye me ba me yama mo otu abama na oba no agidu egu ni botom wa kiro se kwa apia wo na wa aboa kwan wam de enam so no enti ebeyeye eti sese no temamufo ni bi atena se hu se look papa wei abrabo no se de tie no se ye hweso ni ye de kwa ye beko yedie ebeba tie no ne omanfo eni da so now for Ghana that name is Kencity Agyapong. He did not wait for permission to act. He did not seek titles before serving. While others debated how to change the country, he was already doing it brick by brick, track by track, child by child. His legacy is not painted on billboards, but engraved in classrooms that stand in forgotten towns. Oba Ghana ha, politician a washa se so odi ni sika, ono ani botom sika, wodi si suku adan, e de ama sukufuo, ewo emmea na nka ye wi akura free wo mo. Amanya your friend is saying enkura na ye wi akura afri wo mo. Enkura na Ghana mampani, Ghana ministers kura no no mo etienkosi school dan fama wo mo. Started it. Both politicians osi odin botom sika wode aye wei afei na manfo nso ahya ase a wo mo nso so no eye enkakra. He started it. Agyapong started it. He is the builder in chief. He is not a commander in chief, but a builder in chief. You need this book. Now, me jampo Afrianuma kwa. Or say the 37 military hospital. The brutal. The 37 military hospital. At the edge of Accra, where syringes meet silence and duty meets devotion, stands the 37 military hospital, Ghana's foremost institution of healing for both soldiers and civilians. Here, on this historic ground, where generations have been saved and mourned, something extraordinary is taking shape. A legacy of compassion founded not by government or donors, but by one man's personal conviction and sacrifice. Out of his pocket, Ken is building a $6 million 80-bed cardiothoracic center. A facility designed to be bigger and more advanced than the National Cardiothoracic Center at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Look, here Ken Agyapong edu 37 military hospital. Say erade dian ena oba wakoa metimi aye ewa ha. Na mehu se ye wo yade akese a du ba bi na to Ghana fo a age edu amukwa amanone anse atimi ahwewo mo. Bado ba hwe na sa Ghana ni no woni sa sika na wo de be kwa amanone nti wonamu anu awu. Na center yade we sa yare na esakwa eti se sa na tie dia me de me botom sika America kwasi broni sika Donald Trump Kofi Trump ni mamu sika $6 million midi besi saade wa ha na the most advanced facility etwam ni ayewo ewa ha na ebetimi aserve enipa wo mo ebeda ho ame ahwe wo mo no 80 at a time. This is the man. Usua bisa ho say ye enuanim ye yonku bi anim se ye timamufu anim na yase ne pain yaka no kure e de akire nipa politician ben ena wo Ghana ha me say ne $1 million ebedri Ghana ho me pe politician ne $1 million ababedi Ghana ho me pe sa politician no enti when we are talking about Honorable Ken Agyapong, you see eso tan okodura wo yi ni mirika oye nipa nyankopon ne bo no eti wono nso wo ne sinto but se Ghana ne Ghana dana kuma so politician wama obia hu se wiase nyina hu se Ghana dana kuma aso pa no untimi eyi Ken Agyapong ensi nchen. He is the man leading. He is the man leading. Samintimi sika enfanye bibi ababo man de opportunity na waye. Yegusu aye kwa no. You see several of them. Who say iwiase no se ye twa kwan na anka wo dan a o se ekwan tene. Nemom se ekwan ne ka wo dan pa abomusuo enra na abrante bi ni me di nkomo all the way from US ena all ka kire me say me ofa ohye no fitini nkola abrem dini ko school e ma ni bedroom pempen so a ene wadru abrabom no ofa no yare wo achim dan enti bedroom pempen so as a transforming no transfer no from achim odan to a hospital to that of 37 military hospital. Enti ye frɛ ahafo na yaka kire mo say ye the way eba o ma ye notice of transfer ne dian o ma wie ni nyina ye frɛ o mo say no bed tie me you asema me kenya asem bi atwem enra ye say no bed empa ya ye de yare fo ni free achim oda e de ne ba obeda so no ebi ni ho intima ya mfa ne ma na mo nso mo de ne ba na se ambulance na o dem na ambulance no betimi agina ho amo ma hwe no wo mu dia o mu ni problem na ambulance e ko gina me ahwe nipa wo neka empo betimi eti se sana tia dia ene yenko chese ena na yenye ni sei ene saade yenye sei oh dabi sese kra no ene mo fa ni ko UGMC mo nkwa ha mo nye sei ema within 6 hours decision time to save a life yentimi make that decision no because of empa bed empa anyhow na ye nipa sabe ya dwen aye adwuma ye politicians o ma dwen aye adwuma because see today and na me the video bi am wa hwe fellow politician gina parliament ese eye nwura adwuma no mo ye it is ono nwura o hode a yen ye wo machi ye hu nwura bebre o ti ase yen ye hu nwura bebre ye beka no kura actual politicians because politicians for na your madwen say omo person o madwen be ye adwuma because I want to ye adwuma what you mean no bed syndrome ye fiti kan ya enye no bed ekunipa but a bit so to baby and we real mind sika egu on bottom and they don't care about us bisa won say anyone ye see ye ya nipa hwe ne nkwa no say a politician be back and a tona akebet maka say no bed Speaker of Parliament ayare kona ko check e ka ye boy e won ho Ghana e bo ka e won ho oye nipa chen enra yenya bed emfa no ntosunti wawu na na esese atimisha politicians nanim na so mu jimi aye ka trom se ba bia mo keka kwa na nye mama wani mmre na mu nja book mo kenkan niam bebre edi guru ho amokan wi a ehu sika esese bobra ema nipa timam ni su na so faso no na apono because of bed empa yenyampa emfa nipa onto so enra wawu nipa na wu from Achimo down to 37 military hospital yenya bed emfa no onto so ti wawu ni amoye he no atwemboni say mu di kutimam forsa ye kutimam forsa eti se wo yatimamuni a esese wo na wo sori na wo je wo krankwa because politician no onye ready ye fiti say ye can say no bed di eyene NDC abetna konwa so ye John Dramani Mahama tie me we don't need 24-hour economy market. I was expecting you Senka wo betimi aye active enough nanka beka say yes na now do danko akufo-addo we must start your friend say agenda 111 hospitals papa ka wo ba ye fa wo last nyina guso na wie because of this no bed syndrome no fa wo last nyina guso nanka wie uko sisi 24-hour economy market why na ka say you per 24-hour economy market for what eti eniama wo mu ehia timamuni no wo mu nye timamuni susurade nti omu nim se timamuni no onkasa nti nyomo pena no mo ye no mo ko me mehe wani maka akire wo I will say it and I will say it as it is without missing a word me kan sa paper akire wo no bed nipewu enra within 6 hours decision time yankwa yenyese nipewu wate ba me hear documentary a aboa etwam ewo kwam ni agina cars nyina se munyina ho na aboa ni ntwam emesenko nti enipa binom enipa ho ahia wo mu emoma hwe am enipa brabo akoyie emna ba bedroom pempen so a omo they are making sure so me protect mo anyina ane yete ha ye kuye ho no bed empire yare for da so na yade anso so de eye inevitable yare etimi ka obia na wo politician na wo te ho na wo masa niam we ehia na de ofo se na wo benya wo botom nti nya wo pe na wo pesa wo ye ye timamufo no ye be kire mo papa 2028 ye be kire mo ankasa Vema hu say mo politicians am woga MPP ni NDC for infrastructure bia ni mo so no bed and you can't change it. Very weak local government system. Very weak. It is a Aguna Swabro hospital. Ehia better as a central government and a deba. So I'm toilet ebubu as a central government and a deba. And member baby we are sick kakwe. Bugu so the sa system tan amudi ye adwuma. Bibia na for central government is because of pesikeria. What we are sikasa amombre. Adana mu we sikasa. Adana mu we Ghana sa. Adana mu ma Ghana for ya mobosa. Ma me ma me omra Albert Asmani politicals are joining me near the nkomo. Ya fra me Mr. Nkum. Sinupen ya kanu senia etie. We are on.
have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free, and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And he's been my role model. I have role models, and the role models, they are pragmatic ones. A pragmatic leader like Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
We live in a world of contradictions. These contradictions, however, keep the world going. Let me explain what I mean. Ghana is a small but very dynamic, independent African state. We are trying to reconstruct our economy and to build a new, free, and equal society. To do this, we must attain control of our own economic and political destinies. Only thus can we create higher living standards for our people and free them from the legacies and hazards of a colonial past and from the encroachments of neo-colonialism.
When you look at the existing infrastructure in this country, about 60% of it was done by Nkrumah in the period of 9 years, from 1957 to 66. And up to now, we've not been able to match what he did.
Our enemies are many, and they stand ready to pounce upon and exploit our every weakness. They prey upon our vanities and flatter us in every kind of way. They tell us that this particular person or that particular country has greater or more favorable potentialities than the other. They do not tell us that we should unite, that we are all as good as we are able to make ourselves once we are free.
I go around the country and I see the works of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And he's been my role model.
cocoa farmers. They have reduced producer price and Erikopoku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics, is ready.
See the pain.
All right, welcome back. Ebrason say mene wo edi enhyiemu na fe ye di enkomo onim say Albert Asmani political za and ahoden no akofom enti headmaster and me nko a me born pinten ni akwanim ebusua me no na ye adwuma me yankwanim na enne no ye wo oko parliamentar wo ma hyase proceedings ekoso na Yera John Dramani Mahama ni State of the Nations address or the call no and womo asha se afin womu biebiem enti on the side of MPP utimun say womo ka womo de na according to them they are giving their the real state of Ghana sanso na NDC for so bemu a omso peso omo che say they are also nia Yera John Dramani Mahama edibae no indeed ena ye nokre ya ewom nti we se ne de ye we so se ne de ye na nia wo behu nia ne de ye no eye me ene wo because ye ne ye tie akire ene ye monitor wo mo eniama wo mo ye no yen na ye hunu enti nia wo se ne de ye no eye me nu mienu ne ye betimi aka ho asem abusua ebra so ye bedi nkomo ti me no be kone ahwe excepta efiri ho eba na fe ye gina so edi nkomo afa mebie phone line so bebem ni edi nkomo ni bi sanse onso ye Ghana ni ya Ghana no betimi akoyi a politicians no mo ankasa wo se niam enkoyi na medical edi wako across so asane manso na ho na honorable Kwame Aboaje ya ye frɛ no Oluwa Luwa ono ye member of parliament ewo mpatem wo na wono ekasae ekyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu ekyerɛ NDC fo ewo parliament wo say look adwuma MPP bɛyɛ no na nya adwuma ketwa ya sɛ Yera John Dramani Mahama pɛsɛ ɔman no tumpɔn a anka nneɛma na nado danko akufo-addo mu ɛyɛɛ no oba ene se so nko pesika wo de kohyem na afa omu wie eno ano no ma yendi kan entie wono ne entie na asem a okaye mifiri ho a mesa de wakọ asante mantam mu nso so no nana baafo enso so ekeka ne de edigu mu afei Edem Agbana honorable small honorable ono nso keka ne de edigu mu nti ye behwe ne atie ni nyina na afei mene wo edi nkomo ofidwem ha enti de di kan no asane manso akroso mamintie member of parliament no na yankwanim
See the pain.
Eti fachayen technical hitches sane ya no omoka no papa ne no amma papa na samu ana oka ene se Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne MPP time no womo ede adwuma bi ede aba okonzima ye fe no I mean eno na ebehwe ma fango a ye wo ewo Ghana ha nyina ye fe no National Petroleum Hub. Na National Petroleum Hub no ye kasa sese no adwuma kuo no ehia just 300,000. Just $300,000 dollars. Nafe wamo ede adane dane niamani because enipa bi epe land title no matimi di invest ho na ye adwuma anka yewura John Dramani Mahama ebo modern di se sika no de ko na wo mu di wie yes adwuma ni nyina wie a ebetimi afa enipa 800,000. Asi ebe fa nipa be 8,000 ewo Ghana ha. Eti na nke no ye adwuma anka be boa pa. Na we de John Dramani Mahama ne NDC aban o ma sesa sika 300 and something. E de akwakoto your friend is saying is it diaper na pampers? No no ye sanitary parts. Nia emma yi enu bi no de akwakoto. Na emu odwrom eti wono ne nkoma oboy no na me nkoma nhia South omo member of Parliament na nabaafo enso so ekasaye me entie no.
You are being exposed by electricity charges. Electricity tariffs are exposing you that you are not doing nothing. You have done the same propaganda for 15 months. Today, you are being exposed by electricity charges. Electricity tariffs are exposing you that you are not doing nothing in government for the last 15 months. You've been exposed by water tariffs that for the last 15 months you are not doing anything in government. Mr. Speaker, business owners are suffering. They cannot pay electricity tariffs. Mr. Speaker, cocoa farmers are suffering because you are struggling to manage the cocoa sector. Mr. Speaker, this is nothing other than propaganda. Mr. Speaker, your government so far is government by propaganda, of propaganda, with propaganda, and full of garbage. Mr. Speaker, thanks for the opportunity. You have done the same.
Menshia South. Emra Shebedweni and one so ekasa no. Or say, Mr. Speaker, let me tell you. Say what buy no what buy no full of propaganda. Bibi omo kan bia anya papa. Ni omo kan bia no enya sa na tie. Kontompo ni ndada nko anu omo de enam. Na the last 15 months NDC aban akire yen se nokra ni. Omo ye nwura garbage omo ye nwura. Eti hwemra se bedwani kwan a wonam so a what ton krata what ton nsam o ye tun se na ni ambre pa. Eti wono kwa na woni problems ano anani bra abre na wo problem. Se omo wani bre ankasa. Ti ono ne de eno no. Now eldem agbana enso so ede ne de ebe title ma yentie edem.
Yes, Honorable Adam Agbana. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to this statement. Mr. Speaker, let me commend the maker of the statement for making this very important statement on behalf of the youth of this country. Mr. Speaker, currently, more than 50% of Ghana's population are under the age of 35. What it means is that our population is largely youth-driven, and for that matter, it is important for us as a country to adequately support and prepare and build the capacity of these young people. Mr. Speaker, successive governments have invested heavily in youth-led policies and programs, but many of these programs, we must admit, has not really impacted in empowering young people and solving the problem of unemployment because of how it is structured. Mr. Speaker, from 1993 till today, every single government that we have had has dedicated young entrepreneurs today. Can we point to that have been very successful because of this support? It is simply because over the years, these support schemes are done in such a way that they are either episodic initiatives or they are done just to satisfy a certain political agenda momentarily. Mr. Speaker, when you go to countries like Kenya, Namibia, and so where youth funds really work, where many young entrepreneurs are supported, and you see the benefit of this support, the way it is structured, it is such a way that, Mr. Speaker, you will see really the outcome, the impact of these programs. This statement is calling for government to establish a national youth development fund. What this fund will do is that, Mr. Speaker, it will provide a buffer where young entrepreneurs who are doing so well, but
wakyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm in fact na sɛm ɔkaeɛ ne sɛ woba Ghana ha wohwɛ Ghana yɛ population ɔman no dodoɔ no yɛbɛka sɛ ɔman no mu dodoɔ ne kɛseɛ paa no wɔn nyɛ nkɔfoɔ wɔn nyini ndu 35 years eti ɛkyerɛ sɛ Ghana mmabunu ɛna dɔɔso na aban bi abakɔ bi anso so no ɛde nhyehyɛ ahodoɔ de aba sɛ obetimi ama Ghana no mmabunu afa ne tampa afura ɛso besi nnɛ yɛnhyɛ da enni mmabunu wɔ Ghana ha wode toto baabi te sɛ Kenya ɛne other countries Rwanda nom ɛkwan a youth no mmabunu no ɛfa so nya sika ebie nnwuma mmabunu adane nnwuma wura ɛnso Ghana de ɛwoba ɛnte saa ɛkyerɛ sɛ aban sika odom de kɔ no nyina no nneɛma ɔmo yɛ no ɛnyɛ nneɛma a ɛtene enti etwa sɛ asoman yɛme ani kɔ saa nneɛma no ho na afei yɛhwɛ ne yɛyɛ ma no yɛyie kɔ sɛ anyɛ saa Ghana yɛbɛbrɛ paa now ɛne edi kan no na ɛma eti ma yɛnsan hwɛ biem na afei yɛntie honorable Aboagye enso so ne de a wɔkaeɛ ɛwɔ Parliament.
That is the enclave, the Nzima enclave. There's been a petroleum hub entity that has been established in this country. This petroleum hub needs only 300 million cedis, 300 million cedis for them to start operation. These investors, Mr. Speaker, investors are looking for land title for them to invest, and they need 300 million, but this government is able to raise 300 million to go and buy sanitary pad, whereby this enclave will employ not less than 800,000 Ghanaians when it's established. But we are able to buy sanitary pad. That is the state of the nation, the rare state of the nation, to be able to raise 300 million to go and buy sanitary pad. Instead of paying compensation to the landowners for investors to be able to have land titles, we are not able to do it. Mr. Speaker, this is the rare state of the nation. Mr. Speaker, and again, the President in his State of the Nation in 2025, Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I read. He said, the energy sector, I read, Mr. Speaker, with your permission. He said, over the last 8 years, the outgone MPP administration has left the Ghanaian people an energy sector burden with a staggering 70 billion cedis debt as of December 2024. But, Mr. Speaker, in the State of the Nation in 2026, the same president in this house said the energy sector was burdened with a staggering 80 billion debt. 2025, which? He said 70 billion. 2026, he said 80 billion, which is which? My colleagues, let us know. Yes. Why? This is what, it's not typo. This is what, Mr. Speaker, I find out. It's because they want to continue increasing the electricity tariffs. That is why they are setting the mind of Ghanaians to know that, oh, there is debt we need to pay. That is why every year they are increasing energy sector debt. Mr. Speaker, now we have Usain Bolt meters. That is what we have in this country. Usain Bolt meters. Why do I say so? Mr. Speaker, in last year, this government increased electricity tariffs cumulatively to 28%. But Mr. Speaker, in real terms, we are experiencing about 50 to 70% increment. And this government is telling us that they'll be able to get more revenue from this sector. It's just because of this increment. It's not because of any efficiency. There's no efficiency in that sector. The wastage in that sector is still there. You guys are in your second year, and there's still wastage. If Ghana has to achieve energy security, we have to focus on wastage. That is the most important thing. Mr. Speaker, so in reality, they've not increased correction. Electricity correction has not been increased. But in reality, it's because of the Usain Bolt meter. That is why we are experiencing that. So the government must do that. This is the real state of the nation address. Usain Bolt and then money to Zuma Enclave for the petroleum hub to move on. This is what we want. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Eti wei eye akroso asene manso member of parliament oluwa and wojina wa no okase na sem okan ne say we see national petroleum hub ewo Nzema na ukodru Nzema yewo enkofo a ye ne wo mu akasa say look masase no ye beje sanse aban be ye sei ewo so ye tu ebinom dan ye bubu ato agu ene ade na sankofo we no national petroleum hub no entimi nya adwuma esaso ya because esase yetimi ede compensation ema wo na in all no Ghana ban ehia 300 million cedis no de aye sa adwuma no 300 million Ghana cedis no de aye Ghana ban ayi nani eno a ebetimi employ enipa over 80,000 Ghana ban ayi nani e de free ho ena Ghana ban asese sika 300 million so amon fan konkoto sanitary pad we nyansa ban ene wom owie no san so e ka say look Yewura John Dramani Mahama ene ne NDC no e kwan bi omde Ghana nam so na nye omo increase electricity tariffs by 28%. Na 28% no in real terms obetimi asisu duase ne pain say Ghana for experience be over 50% because your meters ni mrika ede no nti wato meters no from say Usain Bolt meters ni dimrika gidigidi ena ewa ha orie no say expose Yewura John Dramani Mahama say look Omampani Mahama nka nokre because in 2024 so correct state of the nation address na oya senia eniama ekoso ewom enkomo a his excellency Nana-Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo de bae eni ade se okona akohwemu a ubehu se energy sector debt no chese ga oya hu bibi na in 2025 mpo time Yewura John Dramani Mahama at the state of the nation address e bae the first term no odi kan be ka kire Ghana fo nyina se e ka eda horo na 70 million it is 70 million what the kan be ka say 70 million now 2026 papa isan ba ya o hyefugu esan hyeche te se lawyer Kwaku Amudatade ni bi e be ka kire Ghana fo nyina se sika na onu di ka ba ya in 2025 e be kan se 70 million no afei de 2026 no adani 80 million. It is a say no Mr. Speaker. Ye faha ana ye faha. Yewura John Dramani Mahama wadi ntro. Eti wa papa ne ba no anka no kreche say John Mahama mentias ya His Excellency. Sign state of the nation address from tro de man no. Edoso. 50 something pages. Is it 59 or so? Edoso. Ti papa no wantimi ankan. Eno amusu nim so ntimi nkan to mu tu burumu sesa ne magum sa de ma no jeje kono ye hono nto yen anu obegyina parliament wa je se wabekeka bom akeka bom a eniama ebasa eti parliament enkomo a ekoso ho no wo mo ahro mo ho anim eka nokre echina aban sesa na se de oti benkum na konifa obeka no foforo echina sa aban sesa na de oti nifa na ko benkum a ono so beka no foforo obi ade anye but in real terms no eyeyen Ghana for de betimi ahro mo anim aka no kra kire wo mo se nkofo we no benkum o nifa o pani ayehunu nti obi amono mmode pani ayehunu nti obi amono mmode abusua brane yan siripen na Ghana nkomo ane yedie no bra na yan siripen na tabia takum ena me kan fam se meme duro ba bia eton aduro bia kwa so me tabia takum abusua se won saka bia beboa onim se ewo ewom afei ndubra ne ahahan ena ndubra na yede aye no soso no ye wo eduro bi te se akomowre se eduro no so ye be ma na titibre minana so wore no ma kakra we a wo se yes akomowre no ano oden na mum untimi nkwa ahabem se nkwa tete akomowre kaka pempen ne ade no ane nam abefo kwan so ene yaye eno ne tabia takum no na yese onsaka bi atia no na tafre eno ano no adwuma obebo adwuma bruta eno ne nkoma me ne edi ebraso se wo a wutie ehwe nso me ma kwan na abem na abese ne pen na afi yakọ anim sabata wi afi enche obejoin ne me na all the messages ahodo no e de abebo no na pe yapon na afi yakọ anim ye fra me Mr. Nkum numbers no 0240 550899 0240550899 patcho se ofra TV na wutie radio na wutie amankofom tie me e wo phone no so ne ni nkomo o ka me ho e wo Ash FM so asante mantemo afi enkrapumpuni mantemo e yo man nap radio enso e wo mfimfini mantemo. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes madam, Sinupen.
Yes, sir.
Wudini baby afrofri. Hey, aje amete won kan che. Ehun ye mo nya mpa maye.
Yo, well, NDC for me to be almost foul. And almost to be almost yes. And you want the gray, I want to friends, I want to the first thing. Think card here about the register. I already said and not do no number of he says some of the page, you want a extraordinary opinion. And the abu mine and you different thing altogether. Different thing. The same could be no mine. And you know my neighbor. What I'm the furniture fan. Yes, I'm my Madam.
Men so me da se papa first sim registration obi anya hu sika ni afi no no so be pene de 0240550899 0240550899 also betimi abem na afi ye di nkomo ama bibia ye kama. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Sinupen.
Ye kan say de
opani wudin ba bia afrefri na mintio.
Me patro me bin de kobnapia me ka say free masaki here.
Agyapong mamintio.
Aha. Afuto kakra me pese me de magana phone na ni say. E what yin na yetui magadin mu eda ho. E san say amanyofo no NDC ni MPP no. Omo nyina hu say o man ni mu nipa no dodo na ra se bi omo adwen wo fom. Inti abribia no mo de abrabo egu afefre. Meni yonko ba ko kasa asemo kan mahama ne ba boy ne de obeba be ye president oni de obeba be ye president na me na wo so ba be ye de mahama ne ba be ye president wo ba de obeba be ye de it wo so o pen ehu kwan bi a wo be fa so ate de wo be prebibi e de ama wo so ba no so da se watumi abaye MP anana wo fi se mahama ne akufo-addo mampo na wo ye president Yes, we be mabit me a president. Na yakin mutakwa and son of the said to me a benama. It is Ghana Quangasa Yama Yagimu and Daho. Said the Yagimu form too much. Nya yen say MPP NDC and no more K Abrabo sign or Muma Yebre Yabrabo say. It's to still the Ayeni man say medium MPP, medium NDC. Asa. Now the three wabra boss say wabra boss the tia pansam it was still sa intermediate mestre muma ya maya dwemu enda ho ni ehu say party me no e mu bie no a wo pay ye ni yentu o mo pahwi na yendi the base achi
Sine Pein
meso meda se 0240 550899 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Sine Pein.
Mr. Nkum, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sine Pein.
You can't send your tape.
Udini baby afrefri na mintiu.
But you have from a company Kwame Agyapong. Second. A friend of Kumpra Agyapong second. The preferred African.
Meet you.
Pacho, my person. The who's there a mammo no. I am you who are not and to almost 10 a.m. now. Light, 100 Ghana. If you are you free, that's not light at them. The top your water. And they are no all black my old free or intimate. That's also 100 Ghana goods. I have 5 people. Beginning with the MPP phone call. They are light to 7 and 90 for normal movie and I knew what you know to make a someone.
Omunyan Sunubi.
Ah, wait, I show him Dengu.
Oh, Omunyan Hunubi.
Yo, na, yo, and Mama, oh, yo.
Meso meda se papa o se a friend of Kwame akompreko Agyapong the second. Hello okay, hello, good afternoon. Sine Pein. Would any baby afraid for you?
Master P.
Mamintio, Master P.
Now, about we could. Any about William Mark, Inquisi, maybe be to see. Not obey the idea of the wife and of a person of a function. That should be balanced or trouble my people can not such a different things. I am your power. And this is party. What you from compare people? What you from compare people? So, if the MVP, you didn't have an idea before the trouble. They are all fine. The spouse of the before you get any to be compared to the I don't care. What about the beer? The beer says, I did not abandon the year. But no, what did you know? So, no, goodness, no, what I said, Cocoa family. Why you take with me to a car? What did they say? Obia discuss with the minimum swap. My next idea will be safe, no cat will be Obia mistake. And ambulance service almost 150. According to a non party, almost 10 so it was Banoka said, oh, and this ready to hear back to the end. What you find and this compare and this you one political after. Oh, by reading me. And I like it, and I pass it. What I say, it's the best thing. Maybe we may never be a man. Now, and it is mistake. Maybe you're sure you're better.
Medase Master P. Nyankopon Enshirao. 0240550899. 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
After all.
Sinopay.
Let's see the pain.
Within the baby of free finamintio.
Prophet and Secretary. I brought you to Amazon.
Prophet, meet you.
From 79. How much of my own? The young should be DA. Never a question. The young year at Agyapong. And I say, Baku Committee. So my phone paid me in the hall. Near phone manual. I think that's not to a baby one. On my except for the abundance. Share, Mamika Sevitro. Ghana. On my own dead in the fra of maybe now, sir, dead traffic. India, some say, we could have 16 years.
Prophet. I'm saying prophet and Timmy and you know so nanka prophet pimpa but when Timmy and you know so ambulance service need Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Okay, one on so Timmy and you know so ambulance service need enra ye ambulance akofa ya afọ ye say oxygen enim. Nyambusa se oxygen no ewe he why na afa oxygen no every ambulance nim on my way. Hello, good afternoon. Debbie utie 100 do we dey ask ojina TV no pe. Hey, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinopay.
You can say the tia pepe.
Opani we didn't baby afraid finaminti o.
Pacho Jawusini obo. Mude minimu asem de me ba ho. Me ba me de meta no be ba. Me fa mota no momuda.
Ajawusu. Ajawusu ya sini the base for ombeba hanti womoba why? Da ombeba no. Ombeba show you so. Why?
Anya sa me da etan me ba me de ba me fa mudie no momo.
Eh wo de free fie ba de be hu. Na me ntie we ja.
Okay, nyame nka mo why?
Mate.
Na adwuma no nye yie mai.
Amen.
Amen.
Okay. Me da say papa 0240550899 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dancy.
Sinopay.
I can't do more to pepe.
Pacho udini baby afraid fina yenti.
It was all from Adelaide.
Boko de.
Pacho boko pa.
Ewe ma yenti o.
Man be my sister reconnaissance. Oh my, I'm young to cry. Yes, the so ato. Uncle Candida no see you who do sorbo. Some I be the mirror hope I don't know where to tend to. In fact, I'm a yes, a Russian no so say MPP. Now what I'm saying is that Odu Bibi wa Bible man. Now there Abraham also no Philot no. So that the blessings of God who's supposed to attain among the children of God should come true. Inti ama so ameka yin say ma mekan obi bete ya do be kan kire na do be to no hu MPP no boboa Ghana fo more than that you want to be nam na hia no ma ye mba no we school a won ye adwuma yen won so wenye bi aye. That is my saying. Yakopon no ka kire ne de Abraham me so won hu Philot no ho. The balance why today MPP then also piano and destiny. They catch on a bone there so be say no be say a catcher na. Also piano and destiny. And na was na yen no piano no kwan. It's in your mirror for washing you there. God has called you to come and help Ghana. And then with MPP and you find miracle. Mr. Dazi. Hey, well my sister, I mean TikTok, I don't know what to say, I don't know what to write. I don't know. I want to know. I want to say way to them. And by the grace of God, because the hen yakuma, I walk much a hen yakuma today. na Ghana ye. It's the bigger people that we are talking about. On MPP. Akufo-addo bay, Akufo-addo ebeji papa chemate if you I also when you if you and you are still following them. I don't know. Pocho medasake.
Maso medase papa kwa kuma to yem ai achiri mefro me edi nkomo kwa kuma to yem bibia be ye nyankopon etiase eleke mesro ya we de save mami number man what na oyefie nipa 0240550899. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andy.
Sinupen.
You can't tell me a trip.
Opani wudini baby afrefi na yentio.
Brother baby, achunkusi.
Hey, eja mete won kache.
La no etosi.
Eya me enede nyame aye wadom wa ba ewuro me ndi Ghana nkomo.
Ni kan ye de nyame atuma monku. I am ya pa se 92. The good of what you feel that. At the beginning, I'm on some halmwa. The church being then I said the 7 Cameroon was a woo. As I may never pass, will be clear or pass me. Said the young I say almost some money to come to million. The moment you are a man, you have over training as more children. I said a million about it. Can I be me or you're not before you are crack? And it is all your day almost the last move. I didn't see Mr. Bessie here, yet when you do this one, you know. It can be and I know Siana, very good follow by other like already started doing already time. What to about 4 you can be a good baby? That's something, you're going to throw money with you. And the delegates back on color TV, according to that, I wanted to go there. When I go, economy somewhere, my country was by the school. The man is sense level, so when you are swamped with the Canada, come back on the kind of commentarian about it.
Men so made us say, Michia, Achim Kusifu, and Yankopon Kamo 0240550899. Men family last 2 callers. Nafi, men fancy. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Sinupen.
Yeah, I can't send yet. Yes.
Would Dean baby a Casafina Mintio?
I have no more Cusita. Make a Safica.
Ejama Mintiwe.
I mean, the woman said, "You are more can you in a religion." I'm planning forces said, "You to 2 and a
Maneso now new actually."
I said, "Planning forces, you to 2 and a mile and Parliamentary weapon." Sabe. Yen na ya ni gidi mo kan ho o ma ni ye ye pe ye ba se o ma ye nhu the base no eni pe di ani na ya su ye ba mo ni ehu die ye na esa de na ko ese bua mu na ye ka ho ase esa de a mo asam kan e de se bi udi mo da se akiri bi ka no bi ka se na the base na he for na ya na fe ni kan the best friend, no, you're not parent, my auntie. Now, if you are hungry, one who said, we be saying to you. Now, the address one is Media. Don't be thinking I am no more than I say. Apananga so dear anymore. We need foresight. The feeling time on color Brumois or bar politics will be seen. When he be up a yaka, you be in a jasso. You are qualified for pay. Well, yeah. Any public may do a man or man. If you are not there, no forget it. No man fire saying, "Tina and the person was with you." Nani, our movie and coffee said, "Yeah, you did in a face. Not the young pen. I didn't be sure that the most not plan." And that's for sure.
Meso me da se papa se also frey me fa me last caller na fe mako sabatary afio e fa messages ni we pay upon. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Sinupen.
Yeah, can you send me a paper?
Would any baby are free? We are last caller.
We're from Ayele Mikasafi Osu.
Okay, now you meet you.
Miss Uncle, Mpacho. catch akopre kude mama no after Easter after Easter no ba number can be been so yedama man could say me bo rani so na ma be montam no na me de na ko debate for one underground no.
Hey, Mami Ayele. Mami Ayele si adwuma no say omo bia ha no kro no nkwa be bo refia ha matam no na ba. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Yinku.
No Pein.
Can't say yes, Mr. Yinku.
Open we last caller. Udin baby of free free.
Ya Berman, you need to do what I make us.
Hey, ya Berman never could run ngwa mi enti o.
Ya boating.
Ya boating mi enko.
I think about for Mr. Yinku.
Oh, nyame adom ya home.
If you gonna book it, you wanna book it will be a metiano. If I go with the man, mammy. Let me say, MPP, and also be this about president, the outcome was bois. I'm the bed than cowboys. I was a between job. Nobody is also and Samano, which you move up on your boss. That silent people for president, dear Nabokan. The one Nabokan can say, you have before Penasam, Penasam, and Penasam Tina. And the business, no, the Ocasa Coquum, the business Coquum. Say, really, so about the base, but Janet, Sopagana, yeah, but the base. Then you I go for Guno. Both of the deep in your bell or more Ghana, I say. Yeah, Momo Comtankum. The Frank that has been more a more you, made a yow. So, Shamia, in Taboko, you dim Boadia Papa, young Sankasa, Afama Ghana, for 4 Ghana, for music Ghana. And also, son of Sacra, which is the Sugani Ghana. Not for that one, and there is in Tayukum, and the Sugani Numa Ghana. It just a Rabokan. I'm going the base of a Ghana in Pumpong. Na Ghana, yeah, bread. You guys are so Kumasia. 3 years, you're good because I thought about it. A good woman about your mom, you open your Ghana. Indeed, the base, no, a take home. I idea you to say, I thought it was a over Jania, but then the base, no. Now everybody see Yanipa. Hey, I'm going to free. In fact, one of them components.
Men so me da say ya boaten me dey see me fa course ni biem da bi me dey see me time no wan hwe ana aha me. Hey, Eric Kemi waje adura na. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, what do you say? Erama ni o do me pillar too.
Erama. O wa se dey bi Fabre Eric Kemi na nka na dey ya no awie.
Eric Kemi ma penam tia akwesia.
My NTA, Papa.
Papa. Yamisra mopa ni eduma pa moye. Sesia na miso TV no. Sesia na miso TV no ti. Yamisra mopa papa. Ese de moye nyina yetabo chipinti. Yedem pai both spiritual and physical. Yedem pai both tabo chi papa. Yintina motis obutentim. Timunkoso na munye aduma. Yakopɔ mama akukudro na munkoso fanye aduma. Erade mo ho ba le de me nka ne bibi. Bye bye.
Bye. Me da se papa sabato riafi. Hey, enere. Memfa din ba ko nka ho ana. Sabato riafi ansuma aye krado. Sabi enzai. Ana opese me de asumani mom na kan odi no.
Obenya sam na court Agyapong. Me sounds man yan fan sha dakum.
Obi asend me message say me nim ba bi ohun wansa na wo ba TV so say o say na dey ase wo say mami a yeto abawi ono boboi.
Jemesana.
Mami a 2028. Ka ese edu nkete am yo ma dwese nkombe so mu yi ni free okranse ato aba no bat. Said dey ko dey 2028 nso ono ano be san abobo.
Na woni misana nkofo bi keka se nka mo person ke yi ni free ho.
Na nko omsi yi no because I say mami no oye no ho style.
Yes, so ya ma ya NPP 4 seat bi free omo nsem ntin kan yi ni free.
Tira MPP 4 na bi so support si yi ni free.
ase wunim
na wo ntimi anso a wo niama de kwehye o kashire
ye de be hye no
no Ghana fo no mso mo mpawu nya electoral commission ntimi nya hwe
kashire da hodin
wa nkofo 2.1 million zo mo mpawu na mi anko ye no ba pa yenko
okay Mr. Inkuma
and there kan bibia ne yenko
ma me kan ni nyina Ewie ma me fa YouTube messages no and share say me wi na makọ WhatsApp messages ne so when you Richard Oheneba Domako de UK. Also Mr. Incumbent Albert, please kindly support Dr. Otibonso with what he can do for the base to be. Also you guys know how close he is to Honorable Kennedy. They are more than brothers. Ways so Abiba or say the base we move the base Ghana first. Way Yanana Kojo or say okay Nana Joa Sedua or say the base Ghana first. The base power. Way and so Nana Joa Bim was say no can no vote. Good afternoon, Mr. Incumbent Albert. Teddy Jones say the only man with the best vision and love for Ghana is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. Period. Join the base for a prosperous Ghana. Way so say
Sabi yes ma omo enhwa de ma na ye enhwa de ma menkan fo tabiata akum fama se eye memedro makatro se abre bia no be ma uhia tabiata akum wo ho san se no credit ba akope bema enne ohwe Yera John Dramani Mahama ni NDC amambuyi ama mema ya bre kra mo nti yebedu fie ni ayemre uhia tabia takuma na beboa baabi ato aduro bi akwa onsa betimi akabi open dodo atu aton a me ni nkomo e wo 0243686861 sabi otime nka bi mu a me enko esom ni enko
okay and ma memfa Teddy Jones there no shase I say the only man with the best vision and love for Ghana is Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, period. I say join the base for a prosperous Ghana. Wait to see a champion Kwame. I say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. NPP and NDC, they need third force to push them aside. That's the base. Okay, I said that's the base government. Hashtag the base Ghana first. Watching you live from the Agyapong Masino Pain. Ways so I have friends of Kencity Media. I say, Mr. Inkum, good afternoon. I don't know the day Ghanaian politician will think about ordinary Ghanaians before themselves. I say we need to wise up and stop them by bringing the base to change things. Hashtag Ghana first. Wait to say, I say, if we need better, ama agro said the NPP aguno, where the Amos me no one yarding. Where to see Douglas, I say in Kennedy or in Agyapong, a compare we trust, not them. The base Ghana first, we move. Where to say Amos Kwache, I say Ken is NPP is Ken. No Ken, no votes. Okay. Said Opokusi, good afternoon, No Pein. I say the base Ghana first. Where to see Richard Oheneba-Domako. I say Ghana politicians. It's only God who can deal with you. When it comes to ruling the country, they have disappointed the citizens of Ghana. Where to see I say another way to look the country. If the card works, why re-register again? Can't the money be channeled to a different project? Ways to say Andrew Opoku, or say executive of the base should ensure they go down to the grassroots for the registration exercise instead of relying wholeheartedly on the online registration. Richard say NDC party is not doing anything good for Ghanaians, but if NPP stand chance for coming back to power, not with Baumia, the base will overtake them. Inti ma memfa YouTube messages no and see has say na memfa WhatsApp messages no and to us so. We say please, Mr. Sam George, kindly advise presidents to pay farmers and forget about registration of SIM card. Thank you. We a gentle edifi a shaman and a baye. We say good afternoon, Mr. Inkum. Timidity is killing Ghanaians. We worship our politicians as God, but they are killing us slowly. We need the base government now. Hashtag the base Ghana first. Where you pass solo the wu equiapem or send masenu pain. Where so nana kofi or say kukudru for or say NPP NDC are very poisonous than python, but it's not yet over. The base has come. Correct the rotten by NPP and NDC. Way okay. Mr. Yanku, mame fa way pe. Dia kana ha me boss wa menya asem.
Enti yemfansi won Nyankopon ya adom a ekena why sese no udin no eye sabatel we afe ansuma
eno nka ho
sa na
eno ye da
se eno nka ho ame da achen de the one ha da achen asumani nso betima beka udin no ho
Madam so benya asem na court apon
mate why mamenda ase na eneye adofo bi nso so birthday wonim se march no etitrifo ne anintin ewom papapa 6 march na meme mame birthday na ne namu ana ai Mr. Asumani nso gifam na ebinum nso agi afam happy birthday going out to you Stephanie Awora Akwia ejewa ejei boating owo afienya Tor Estate 23 Nyankopon shira na already I say happy birthday to you. May the Lord our God who granted you traveling mercies from the United Kingdom to Ghana bless you for your new age and grant you all your heart desire from lawyer Topra Abredu Nyansa Kuku, my queen, my baby, once again, happy birthday to you. Eti we every lawyer Topra Abredu Nyansa Kuku. Ne ho ene free ti na say enche na lawyer ho kani no abedu fie ofri yukaba. Hey lawyer ho be ye de. Nyankopon shout. Now, happy birthday to you. Mrs. Ampong. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Ampong. Also so odie enono. Na we so efrodofo bi nche say happy birthday to Mrs. Ampong of Asenfosu Municipal Assembly. May this smile never fade, dear. I wish you long life with good health as you celebrate your birthday. My love from your husband Justice Ampong of National Ambulance Service. Happy birthday, dear. Eti we so every ukun ho eneba. Happy birthday. Nyankopon enhira papa. Now, aha amiedi esie. Your friend Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi. Thank you for being part of the show. Okay, ho ewo Asantimantemo Ash 101.1. We are second to none over there. And then also we are the pride of Central Ewo Asenfosu Nap Radio 90.1 and so Ejigumo Sanso so ena enkrapumpunu mantemo eye Oman 107.1 also utie yada se papa. Now mo amoka ye ho ewo YouTube and Facebook, that is Net2 TVGH yadamase Nyankopon hya mo nyina mo amotimi send mo message ebaye mo amofre baye yadamu nyina se nyame ya adomo akina yebesa ba na afi yabeto aso aseda kese ne de ekode mata bia takom ono ene boy echi dom ye de dwumedie no ebrewo ye frame Anthony Kofi Inkum Dazi frame Mr. Inkum No Pein ye kano senia etie we are out.